Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Awaken. Welcome if you're new, I'm Emma. In today's video, I'll be setting my budget for June 22. So, same as last month, I take my already prepared monthly planner from my journal, have a look at what I've got going on, and as you can see, not too much in June. Apart from this first week being the end of the girls' school holidays, it's pretty much quiet, which I'm so made up to see after what's been a mad May. I really do want to spend some time finishing off filming and editing videos I've been working on or promising for a while. Mad May has just set me back so much. June is looking better, but you just never know what life is going to throw at you. I don't have any birthdays or special events and all clear weekends to look forward to, although some of them will be taken up doing car boot sales to empty my, once again, full shed of things I no longer want or need. But I honestly quite enjoy doing them, and of course it means I'll make some extra cash as I did from doing one in May. So this month I have an income of £3,030 from work, same as last month, but additionally I have £140, £80 that I made at a car boot sale last weekend, and I emptied my loose change tin, guys. I actually thought it was full, but there was a bit more space in it. I put this through the Coinstar machine at Asda. I have managed to save £67.18, but after the processing fee of £7.32, so a little over 10%. I walked away with £59.86p and I rounded this up to £60. I then had it changed into notes at the customer service desk after handing in my ticket. The whole process took no more than 5 minutes. Yes, I could have took my cash to the bank and had it counted and switched up there, but quite honestly, it was just a lot easier to use the Coinstar machine because I was already going to Asda. I didn't have to wait in a queue, and a queue there always is at my bank. And yeah, I saved loads of time. So my car boot sale and savings tin money combined totals £140, added to my salary of £3,030, puts my income for June at £3,170. This will have to cover 4 weeks of expenses from Monday the 30th of May to Sunday the 26th of June, and will also add to my sinking funds. Fixed expenses, I filled these out already. The only changes are a £10 increase to water because I'm watering the lawn and power washing the car and the drive more with it being summer, and due to having the dogs as well. And £5 extra on my bank buffer, which was at £4 last month, so £9 now just to round it up nicely. I've already gone ahead and added my fixed expenses up, and these total £1,490. So for my income of £3,170 minus £1,490, I am left with £1,680, which will all be withdrawn from the bank for cash stuffing into my cash expense and sinking funds folders throughout the month, and you can see how I divide this up later on. Cash expenses, starting with groceries. I am upping this from my typical £400 a month, £100 a week, to £450 for the month. The reason being, I am following in my mum's footsteps and trying out a Herbalife diet of 2 protein shakes a day, 2 high protein snacks, and a main high protein meal. Now, if you've seen any of my Life Goals videos, you'll know I had said I wanted to steer away from the quick fixes, but quite honestly, my mum has done amazingly well. Before she started, she was pretty much the exact same weight as me and has now lost an amazing 3 stone in around 6 months. So at a healthy pace, not so quick fix really, and she looks and feels incredible. Right now, I just don't. I'll update you more on this in my next Life Goals video, but basically I've barely lost any weight at all since the beginning of the year. I'm just tired all the time, I've got no energy, and I'm way off track to achieve my annual weight loss goal. And so, yeah, I'm just going to see how I get on with this. Now, it does come at a cost, but according to my mum, the fact that you're only eating a couple of snacks and 1 main meal a day, and there's no way you can have takeaways, you actually end up saving money in the long term. Initially for a starter kit, including shake formulas and tea, aloe water, a fibre supplement, protein bars and protein crisps, enough for a month, I need to pay out around £180, and this will leave me with £270, so around £70 a week for food for the kids and for my main meal of the day, any toiletries and cleaning supplies. I do think this will be enough if I stick with Aldi or Lidl, and if not, I can always pinch some money from other folders. However, I will be trying to avoid doing this. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to order my products today. They should be here within about 3 days, and I'll let you know how I get on. Diesel. I'm so glad I upped this to £320 a month. I'll be doing the same again. So £80 a week to allow for the ever-increasing fuel costs. I haven't felt like I couldn't go anywhere in fear of breaking down due to an empty tank, which has been nice. Surprisingly though, £80 doesn't actually fill my tank on my Vauxhall Astra. I reckon it'd be more like £90 to fill it. It used to be around 60, really. What can I say? These oil companies have just got us. What else can we do except for maybe go and buy an electric car, which are just so expensive and too expensive to justify, for me anyway. Yes, you'll save on fuel, but you'll have a nice big monthly car finance payment instead. So I suppose we'll just have to get on with it, or of course use public transport when we can. Reasonably though, for my day-to-day journeys like travelling to and from work, taking the kids to school and picking them up, going shopping, I can't. Eating out. I managed a whole month of not paying to eat out, but it doesn't mean I never. My boyfriend sorted that by way of a dessert with my girls at Casper's and a lovely breakfast at Moose Cafe in Manchester. We had to get up early one morning to drop his mum off there to do the Manchester Half Marathon a couple of weeks ago. So here's his mum and hundreds of wide awake, athletic people heading for the race start line, and here's us feeling exhausted at 8 in the morning, heading for a breakfast feast. I did feel slightly guilty, but it was lovely. This month I'm budgeting £70 for eating out. For the kids more so than me, with me starting a Herbalife diet. But having said that, my mum's managed to find dishes in most well-known restaurants that are high in protein and low in fat, and that she's been able to eat and still lose weight. So personally, she hasn't felt restricted at all. It's probably why she's done so well, and it's why I've made sure I've got some budget for eating out this month. Plus the kids love it. Pocket money. Bella's getting £20 again. Lydia gets hers transferred into a bank account. There's not much to say on this. Bella is not wasteful at all. The £20 that I have been and will continue to budget is plenty for her. She's sensible with it. She has hinted, though, that she would like a Vogue magazine subscription. I need to look into that a bit more and see if she's really serious or whether it was just a random comment. Maybe she'd seen someone online promoting it. She does love fashion, so I do think she'd pay attention and read them. I just don't want to commit to a monthly subscription. So if I can pay maybe, I don't know, for 6 months or for a year, I can use some of her pocket money for this. We'll see. Car cleaning. I'm not budgeting anything again this month. I'm cleaning it myself. I've got enough money to spend on my car. Windows. £10 a month. I'll add these up. Totaling £870 from what I have left over of 1680 minus 870. I have left £810 for sinking funds and possibly savings. So my first sinking fund is days out. I'm saying £60 this month. So using the money saved in my savings tin. This may go on one nice treat like bowling, for example, or laser tag, or it might just go towards parking at some free places we like to visit. It might just get us drinks or go towards extra fuel to visit some National Trust sites. But either way, given that the girls won't be off school and I've got no annual leave from work, and I've got some car boot sales and general organising to do at the weekends, this £60 will be plenty. Gifts. Just like last month, I've got no family birthdays or special occasions, so I'm budgeting £50 to start building this fund for months when I do have lots of gifting to do. Admittedly, I've never got through a month having cash left in this envelope. It's where I tend to dip when I'm short somewhere else, or to be fair, things have just popped up like gift collections at work. Health. To be prepared for things like dental care or prescriptions, I've been putting away £50 every month, but again, I've been spending on other things, to be quite honest. Anyway, £50 for what should be health. Clothing. I'm putting £50 in here. The girls have some clothes for summer. I bought myself 2 dresses last month. We've all got essentials, underwear, uniforms. And so yeah, maybe this can be left to start to build. But at the same time, if I do go anywhere and spot some nice shorts or little vest tops for the girls, I might just pick some up because they will need a few more bits for during the school holidays when they're not in uniforms every day. Benny and Luna, my dogs. I'm putting away £50. Both are insured and members of the Healthy Pet Club. I'm learning to be able to groom them myself, and I have been trying to keep them at least tidy until I'm a pro groomer. They have all the toys they could wish for, beds, blankets, and so like last month I may put this towards equipment for dog grooming, although even using this £50 a month won't get me everything I need in reasonable time. So I am planning on starting a separate fund for these things, which you'll hear about soon. Holidays. Okay. I've been cash stuffing now for 6 months and this envelope has never felt a single note inside it, and I'm really wanting a break. So I'm putting £100 in here, which I'm planning to put towards a trip to London with my girls around the end of July. So including this one, I'll have another 1 or 2 other paydays to fund this trip, but I'm going to make it happen, guys. It's actually where the girls have asked to go, of all places, and luckily for me, because it's not going to cost as much as going abroad, or at least I hope not. I've done a bit of looking online. I've been to London a few times before, and I know that if I stay in a hotel just outside the city and use the tube to travel in every day, I'll save quite a bit on accommodation. I've seen you can buy a London pass, which gives you access to over 80 attractions from anywhere between 1 day to 10 days. So for, let's say, 3 days, it cost me a bit less than £200 for me and the girls, but it would save me a lot on admission fees and also give us access to the hop-on bus tour to explore the city. I know there are lots of packages available like this one too, so I just need to do a bit more exploring. I do need to give myself more time to save for holidays going forward though, because they are so important. Christmas. In April, I used all the money I'd saved for Christmas to fund my dog grooming course. I had been doing really well, saving £150 a month, but now I just have £150 in this fund. So I need to be putting away more each month if I want to achieve my £1,500 target by the end of October. So this month I am stuffing £200 for Christmas. Miscellaneous. This month I'm putting £50 in here. Unlike last month when I had it spent in my head before I'd even stuffed it into my envelope, I've got no plans for it in June, so it's exciting. We'll see what goes on with this or what it goes towards. Emergency fund. I still haven't touched this fund since I started saving this year, so I've got £650 in it and we'll have £750 when I put away another £100 this month. Car maintenance. I'm putting £100 in here. I've recently had all of my tyres replaced and now I need to get my air conditioning unit recharged and cleaned, which is going to cost me £65. And I'd also like some new floor mats, which are going to cost me around £30. Although my car is 10 years old, it's in pretty good shape. It's just amazing what new car mats can do to the inside though. They make it look and smell brand new. These are a bit of a treat. I've had a quote on having my alloy wheels refurbished, so stripped and repainted, and I'm looking at £40 a wheel, which is a bargain compared to some other less local places I've had quotes from. This might not seem like a priority and also a bit of a treat, but I'm going to call the garage and book this in for around next payday because my alloy wheels are flaking quite badly, and if I leave them any longer they'll just corrode so much that I'll need to replace them all, which will set me back easily £600. So yeah, I think I'll go with the £160 refurb. So I'll add these up. And these total £810, which means from the £810 I had left over here, I have used all of my budget, and this month I cannot afford to put anything into savings. My next savings challenge is going to be to buy dog groom essentials, and I'll break down how much I plan to save in my next video. Now, if I add up my cash expenses and sinking funds, these total £1,680, which I'll need to withdraw during the course of June. So I don't want to be holding up all of that money in the house. I'm going to make 4 separate withdrawals, one a week. In week 1, I'll withdraw £1,230 for 1 week's grocery shopping, including my new Herbalife starter kit, 1 week's diesel, all of my remaining cash expenses, and all of my sinking funds. I'll then withdraw £150 a week for the following weeks for groceries and diesel. But I'll also stuff any money I make from car boot sales or sales of other items I plan to get rid of during the month. My first cash stuffing for June 22 of £1,230 is up next. Make sure you don't miss it by hitting the bell and subscribing for more content like this and on planning and intentional living. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful and insightful. Let me know by giving me a like or by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you soon.